everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name is Kate. I'm a primary school teacher and a mum to a little boy called Alex, and I share activities with you every week to help you educate and entertain your little ones at home. So in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about these busy bags. If you haven't seen them yet, then there are a few videos already floating around on YouTube about them, but I use them slightly differently, so I thought I would share my video on what I do with them. So I like to use these as contained activities that I can take out with me to entertain Alex when we're out of the house. So I'm thinking those things like meal times, you know, when you're out and you just want to eat your food, those sorts of times. And also we went to a wedding recently and we've been on a car journey, those sorts of things. So ways to entertain your little ones when you're out and about. So I'm using these two at the moment. I'm going to show you what I've got in mine, and then at the end of the video I'm going to share with you a few other ideas that you can include, particularly if you've got slightly older children. Okay, so this first one is like a crafty busy bag. So in it I've got a pad of paper, which Alex has already completely destroyed, so it's all falling apart. Some crayons, classic. This stamp pad, which is from Crayola, and it's actually washable, which is fantastic. It doesn't come off brilliantly from fingers, it does eventually, but it does come off of any surfaces, so you don't have to worry about the tables. These shape stamps which came with it, which are great because Alex is really into shapes at the moment, and then some stickers. And I've got some alphabet stickers and just some star ones. You can see that these are already well loved and used. So I just wanted to show you a few different things that you can do using that equipment. So of course, first of all, you can just use the stamps to stamp some shapes. You can do some drawings, you can do some scribbles, you could do some colouring in with the crayons, you know, anything you would normally do with crayons, of course, that you can do here. With Alex and the stickers, I just got him to practice taking the stickers off the sheet and sticking them on, which he really enjoyed. A slight adaptation to that would be to do some dots on a page, and that just gives your little one an area to target with their stickers. So the idea being they would take a sticker off and stick it over one of the dots. So it just gives them something to aim for, a bit of purpose. You could also use the stickers to do some matching. So I'm just sticking one of each colour sticker down the side of the page, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side but jumble them up. And now you have a really simple matching activity, so your child can just match up the different coloured stars, like that. The last one that you can do is to make some groups of stickers and ask your child to spot which one doesn't belong. So you could do this with any stickers that you have. It doesn't have to be stars. This is just what I happen to have in there already. But your child is just looking for that odd one out. So really good for visual discrimination. Looking at which one's the same and which one's different is a really good early maths skill. Okay, and here is the contents of my second busy bag. So we have got these lacing beads, all of which have a hole through, and a threading needle with them as well. And then we've got some foam cutouts that I have made. Even better if you've got felt. I didn't have any felt, so I've just used foam. And all I have done is cut out a rectangle as a field or some grass. I've got a little muddy puddle, a pond, and a road. I've just drawn on this with silver pen, not beautifully, but you know, Alex doesn't care. All about being quick and easy. So these lacing beads are fantastic because they are multi-purpose. So you get two activities from them. The first one being threading. This is a particularly great one for young children. So Alex is 2 and this is perfect for him. This wooden needle at the end gives that bit of stability, so it's much easier for them to lace the beads through. And they don't come off at the end either, which is great. So that's one activity that you can do with this set, and that will keep them busy for quite a long time. If your little one's into lacing, getting all 12 on takes a while, and actually often they want to do things more than once, so this will take up a good 10-15 minutes of Alex's time. So really good activity. And then the idea of this is just to add another dimension to it. So we've now got a small world set. We've got a tractor. Tractor can do some driving along the road. We've got people, so we can have people having conversations. I like the fact that there's 2, so that we can have them talking to one another. And we've got some farm animals. We've got a swimmy duck. We've got some animals that he's really familiar with because we have a cat and we have a dog, so that's nice. We can talk about what they might be doing. And of course some of the classic farm animals. Although there isn't a pig, which is really odd. It's really nice because they're double-sided, so it doesn't matter which way around you stack them, and they stand up really nicely. And when we went out with these the other day, Alex and I just used this completely differently. We didn't use this pond, we actually used it as a blanket, and then we're going to sleep. So we're saying, "Oh, sheep's gone night-night, ah." So don't feel limited by what you've got with you. So I think personally the key thing for a busy bag is something that's not going to take up a lot of space, but it's going to get you a lot of different uses, lots of play. Okay, and then as promised, I'm going to share with you a few different things that you could take if you've got a slightly older child or one with different interests. So first of all, toy cars are brilliant. They're nice and small. Again, you could take them with that Small World set. In fact, it could very easily fit in that farm Small World set that I had. And it's just nice because the wheels go round, so they could actually drive them on the road. So that's a really nice addition. You could take a few of those very easily. And then some other things that I would take with me are some post-it notes, preferably different coloured ones, dice, and a whiteboard with a pen. In fact, this one is magnetic. Post-it notes are fabulously versatile, particularly if you've got them in different colours. If you had them with the car, you could use them to make parking spaces. So you could stick some out, and you could even go as far as to number the spaces if you want to, and then your little ones could be parking their cars. So you can actually make them into things. You could use these with your farm characters and make different fields, have a different coloured field for each of the animals. So much that you could do. If you've got older ones, then dice are really great because you can just practice rolling them and counting the spots on the numbers, a bit of number recognition. It's really important that children can recognise the number configurations on a dice, so it's a really good skill to practice. You could turn it into a game by writing the numbers from 1 to 6 on the board and then rolling the dice and rubbing it out or crossing it through if you get that number. You could make a very simple game board with your child. They'd probably really enjoy being involved in making that. And then you could make some different cards. So for what's going to happen when you have to pick up a card. It could be go back 2 spaces. It could be miss a go. Those sorts of things. You've got the dice with you to play the game afterwards. And then what you could do for playing pieces is just to roll up and make one of these sheets of post-it note into a ball. And then you've got your counters as well. So you've got your own unique game on the go. So just try and pick things that have got a multitude of different uses when you're going on the go. Don't take 8 different games. Take the resources to make your own games. It takes up much less space. I hope you found that helpful. If you're going to give busy bags a go, please give the video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more from me each week. I hope to see you next time. Bye.